Well. We're back again. This is the 5 on 5 podcast presented to you by Nuke's Hot Sauce and DirectMusicService.com. Promo code is 5 on 5, FIVEON, for both those websites. Nuke's Hot Sauce, Direct Music Service. We're not going to talk too long about Travis. Where can you find us?
Yo, on YouTube, go ahead and hit the like, hit the subscribe, and ding the bell to be notified every time we drop a video. Let's rock.
It's just that smooth. Let's fire up the intro. I am one of your hosts, Phenom, coming to you live from Portland, Oregon. Down the street from me, Jupiter Williams. Down the street from both of us, in the belly of the beast, sunny tropical Las Vegas, it's Nick Lopez. And Nick is going to introduce our special guest today because it's one of his good friends.
Today we have my good friend, current Las Vegas resident by way of New York.
J Krazy, make some noise.
Thank you guys for having me on this show, man. This shit is dope.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, you can freely.
Cool. All right.
Fuck it. Let's get it all out of the way, right? Fuck this. Yeah. We're happy to have you here, man. Gentlemen, we're going to get right into it. Actually, tell us about last night. Both of you guys were playing the Usher Experience over at On the Record.
Immersive Usher Experience.
Yeah. What do we need to know? How was last night?
Man, Nick, you want to start?
Sure. So it was fun. I was playing in the bus. We had a friend of the show, Spider Tech, playing the main room, who fucking is incredible.
Shout out to Spider.
Shout out to Spider. We might actually have him call in.
How was that mixer doing?
You know what? We were talking about the mixer stuff. And the sound guy talked to me at the end of the night, and he said he finally got to calibrate the sound system in the club. Like, he had access to something he didn't have before. I don't remember what he said, but the club sounded pretty good. And he found the physical limiter on the back he didn't know about.
You gotta turn that up.
So he turned that up, and he's like, it made a world of difference.
It's loud once you turn the limiter off.
Exactly. And then so he turned that off, and then I think there was a limiter on the sound system that he finally got to get access to. He's like, this club is finally starting to want it to, which is great.
So he probably hasn't turned off the limiter on the bus then.
He didn't turn off the limiter on it was on all the mixers, obviously. He's like, the 900 has one in the software.
Yeah.
He's like, but the S9, I found that one. He's like, but the sound system had its own thing that he had to get access to. I don't know what it was, but last night was probably, in my opinion, I've heard in a while.
It was what?
One of the best sounding nights.
Oh, okay. Was Usher there?
Yes.
Usher was there.
I could talk on his behalf.
Talk on Usher.
Yes.
So Nick popped in there a couple times. Spider did as well. But towards the end of the night, Usher came in, and they cleared the whole room out. And once security cleared the whole room out, Usher and his entourage, they came in. They came in full force, man, like energy. So the energy was there. I was playing early 2000s stuff, like Jagged Edge, Where the Party At, all those, those top, 2000s, early 2000s hits. And I did a couple of, 90s, known tracks and stuff like that. Usher came in, he came into the DJ booth and told me what's up. I was like, yo, it's kind of stoked, because I'm like, bro, you acknowledge the DJ. That's dope. I think any artist that acknowledges DJ is freaking dope, because you care, you already know. And I'm just chilling and stuff like that. He's partying throughout the night. I'm just hitting him with tracks and stuff. D Nice, you know who D Nice is? He's one of the best DJs out there, talking about behalf of New York City. He was one of the quarantine DJs that really set the bar high, for the live stream, man, on Instagram. So he came up, showed me love. And then Estelle shows up. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? So she came up to me. She was like, yo, you're dope. I'm like, this is Estelle. I'm like, so I had to drop American Boy, but I dropped the acapella. Once I dropped the acapella first, everybody went crazy, and then I went into like the actual song and stuff like that. And Usher was enjoying himself, man. Like it was a good vibe. It was a dope vibe, man. Dope vibe.
Damn.
Yeah, it was dope.
Yo,
Damn.
Jay showed up with like 4 crates of
Yo,
records.
4 fucking crates of record. And you know what? I didn't even go through all 4 crates. I didn't touch like any of the 45s. Like I brought like a case of 45s and stuff like that. But I brought like a lot of records that, you know, that I really didn't get to play because yeah, a lot of the new stuff.
Yeah.
Fortunately, you know. So yeah.
So some of the nights in the vinyl parlor are vinyl and some are digital.
Yeah, but I would say when the artist is here, they would rather us use laptops. And I understand why. I would understand why. But any other night, I would love to play on any other night because I want to play just vinyl.
So
He killing it.
You brought American Boy on vinyl?
No, I just played it on MP3.
Oh,
Played
on
it
MP3. Okay.
Yeah. Played it on
I
MP3.
was like, damn, what's the fucking chance that you had the doubles of American Boy and brought it in, started with the
Right.
acapella. and
Fucking
then
Estelle's there, yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I
Went
was
crazy.
like, damn. I was like, this guy came prepared.
I wish,
I got
man,
a feeling I'm gonna meet Estelle tonight.
Right?
And people
Yeah.
are like, what? And you're like, yeah, no, I got it.
I just thought it was so funny because I was telling you guys, I was like, anytime I play in that room, nothing like
Nothing.
spectacular happens.
right.
Like it's just a cool party.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
like Jay Krazy gets in there. I think this is your first time in the vinyl room.
No, it was my second time.
Okay.
The first time was actually dope. I brought less vinyl. And I
Oh,
played,
that's right. That's right. We talked.
I
about
played through those vinyl, but then I had to unfortunately I went to my laptop. So it was that night was dope. It was a great vibe. And you know, Neek, what I like about that room is just like, yo, like nobody tells you anything. You just
nobody.
vibe, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just vibe. I love that.
Yeah.
You know?
Your
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody, no requests, no. Did you have any of that? None of that. It's
No,
just,
bro. Yeah.
you're just doing your thing, and they're getting drinks and they're partying, and that's it.
Yeah. So tonight, yesterday was the second night with
So
Usher.
yeah, this dude gets Estelle, Usher, D Nice all night.
Yeah.
Pretty
Unreal.
crazy.
So
Unreal.
crazy. So
Yeah.
sick.
That's fucking dope, man.
Thank you, man.
Well, I mean, Nick, the night that you played, you got Bruno and Anderson.
Yes.
And that's what I kind of wanted that, to be honest with you, Nick. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Wait a minute.
Maybe
Did you
if- you
snuff
know what?
Bruno? Did you snuff Bruno?
Yeah. No, he stuffed me, bro.
He snuffed you?
Yeah.
Who?
Oh, okay, he didn't snuff me because that sounds crazy. That sounds wild. He walked past me at the bar and like kind of like brushed my shoulder like unintentionally. He didn't use any words, not even to the bartender.
He didn't need to. He's never used words, man.
And
He's
he
just
just
taking
put
your
his-
style, right?
He put his he put his hand out like this, and the bartender handed him a bottle, and he walked back to the table. No words were ever exchanged.
That's crazy.
What happens when
Shout
you
out
do
to Bruno.
that? What happens when you do
When
that?
I
Nick?
walk to the bar and I put my hand out, they go, "What the fuck are you doing?" Slap it. They slap it.
slapped
The
with a
health-
white glove
Yeah,
right across the
that's a health code violation.
Yeah,
Stop reaching
yeah.
back here.
How dare you? First
Right.
of all, how dare you? No, that's cool. And I was fortunate enough to play one of those Bruno and Anderson nights, and let me tell you, Bruno's smart. He locks up the phones. We talked about this before. There's no phones as soon as he's in there. I got to keep my phone because I was DJing, but everyone had their phone locked up. He was singing Michael Jackson songs. He was dancing. He was doing wild shit. Like, shit that you're like, people would spend so much money to see this kind of shit, you know?
Right.
And that's something I think that we talked about this previously on the podcast. Vegas needs these experiences. This Usher experience, this Silk Sonic, you know, whoever's going to be next on this. Even they had Nas, which is like, you're seeing Nas in a room of like 400 people max. That's
Right.
nuts.
Crazy.
Right.
That's nuts.
But
But
yo,
no.
did Usher sing to you like he did to Neva?
Nah, bro.
he
He didn't sing to me, and he didn't sing to me at all. He didn't sing to me. He just danced.
So okay, so he didn't request these songs.
He dance for you? He's like,
Yeah,
what do you
he
think
did.
about this?
Bro, I looked on the corner. I looked on the right of the corner. He did this move. He was like, He was like demonstrating a move to somebody to win his choreographers. I was like, yo, that's crazy.
New move just dropped. Who's this?
Right?
New move dropped.
Yeah. Because he's got this now, and so whatever the next move is going to be massive. Everyone loves
Bro,
it.
I think it's that move right there. He did some kind of it was dope. It was like some type of leg thing just now. Like,
Hey, what were you playing at the time he did that?
yo, I don't remember, bro. I don't remember because I was in and out with records. To be honest with you, because there's some stuff that I didn't have on MP3. So it was just like this one Usher, Ludacris, "You Don't Have to Call" remix, bro. That they have.
Yeah.
That went off crazy because he hasn't heard that in a while, and I played it on purpose. So he's like, "Yo, that's crazy," and yeah.
I want to talk about that. I want to talk about that. What were the songs that got Usher going ham?
Definitely when I played Afrobeat really set the bar. I don't know what it is, man. Like, but I was telling Neek before, like I DJ for Kevin Hart one time. I don't know if you guys seen the video that I've been circling around online.
Yes.
Kevin Hart and his wife was dancing at Delilah because I played at Delilah, and when I played Afrobeat, bro, the response and dancehall. The response I get is totally different because it's like something they've never heard or they don't expect to hear that in Vegas. They don't expect to hear that in Miami or California like that. So when I played that yesterday in the room, all his dancers, they was like, yo, that's crazy. Like, you know, so I just like to try different things. And I played a little bit of house music too. I went into some house and they were vibing with the house. Went into a little bit of the Massive Current from Drake album, recent album. And yeah, bro, it was a vibe. I really like the vibe that was curated in that room yesterday.
How do Usher and Drake not have a song together?
They do have a song together.
What song?
They do, off of Raymond versus Raymond, I believe. Give me 1 second. Let me number crunch this.
Raymond versus Raymond?
Raymond versus Raymond.
Yeah, the Versus album. You never heard his Versus album?
Yeah, you're 100% right.
He ran out of names of the album. He's like, yo.
Raymond versus Raymond.
You know what?
Yeah. I got to revisit that because
so they got the song Fed Up. That's off DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
And then hold on.
God did.
What did you guys think about that album?
Yo, he came correct with that.
You like that? I'm gonna give it a garbanzo.
No, he came correct with this album. I thought this album was.
I thought it was okay.
What's the songs for the club? The Migos joint. Party all the time.
Yeah, I play Staying Alive.
Oh
yeah, Staying Alive. Yeah, Staying Alive. Yeah.
I play the Dirk song because that goes into his old Dirk shit, his other Dirk shit.
I haven't listened to it.
Let's see.
No way.
You haven't?
No way.
Weird, right?
No way.
You're kidding.
Big Time. I played Big Time and Beautiful.
Alive.
Yeah. I mean, here's my qualm. He was trying so hard to usurp Tyler, so hard, and to do something over, to get number one over Tyler the Creator.
Oh yeah.
And remember how upset he was.
That album was trash, though.
This is weird music, and he put out garbage.
That album was trash. This album is better. This album is a lot better. And to start off with God did the way he did, and the way that Hove did.
Yeah,
what Hove did.
Yeah,
Jay's my favorite artist.
How Hove did it.
Hove's been on Twitter Spaces a lot lately.
Yeah,
Hove's been. He was in one with Khaled the other day.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
You can just hop in and hear free game from Hove, which is cool.
You know what? That's actually very funny that you mentioned that, because two of the biggest Jay-Z fans I know are in this group right now. I just realized. Is
it Jupiter?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh snap, bro!
Big time Hove fan.
Yo, I'm a Hove fan, but I don't think anybody's a bigger Hove fan than me, bro.
Yo,
hey, that's fair. That's
J
fair.
Krazy be posted.
Bro, I'm like,
I have some
unreleased. I got some unreleased like Jay-Z stuff that people think that they don't like, that's not out there. And I'm more than happy to give it out because I want everybody to listen to it, like stuff like some crazy unreleased freestyles, bro.
Hey, please give me a folder.
Yes, I will cook up a folder for you, bro. I will send it through. I will,
because I've been known to go in a rabbit hole with just going off of a whole power mix,
bro,
in the night, like any given night.
That's your all-time number one. Is Hope.
Bro, that's he's my favorite. He's my favorite
rapper of all time.
He's my favorite rapper of all time. But yeah, of all time, bro.
What about favorite artist?
Favorite artist of all time is MJ.
I don't have a favorite artist, bro. You know why? Because I love music. I love music, bro. Like I just love every type of genre of music. That's why I don't have a favorite artist of all time. I love many of artists, but I don't have a favorite artist. I have like favorite artists in different genres, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yes.
So like in dancehall, Sprague Events, that's my favorite dancehall artist. MJ is my favorite of all time when it comes to pop and R&B. You know, he's my favorite of all time. And then I would say, shit. Yeah, those like my three. I don't have like that's about it, man.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I want to bring this back then. Stranded Island, one album. That's all you get. What's the album?
Damn, bro. It's a tight thing, bro. All right, front to back.
Like
this is the album this is the only album you can listen to.
All right, it's gonna be in my life volume 2, Jay-Z.
Wow.
I know people think it's like the wackest, suckiest album, bro. But to me, like front and back, I know he spit some of the hottest bars, and I think it went over people's heads.
Yeah.
So like that's probably one, like front to back. I know every song, every front. Yeah, that's probably
as far as Jay-Z albums go. That's probably like I don't want to say the most ill-received, but it's definitely one of those albums. I feel like lately people mention it and they're like, yo, it's like that might be one of my favorite Jay-Z albums, even though everybody hates it, but everybody keeps mentioning it now.
He doesn't even
like
that
everybody
album.
mentions it now.
It was in my crate last night. Like the whole
played
album.
From it. That was the first Jay-Z album I purchased.
Really? And the one with he's in the black suede. Okay, yeah.
In My Lifetime Volume 2.
I love Reasonable Doubt too.
Reasonable Doubt I love, but I heard that after In My Lifetime.
Fair. Reasonable Doubt.
My entry point was Hard Knock Life.
Okay.
Seeing that on MTV.
I think a lot of people's were.
I think mine too. As a kid growing up,
mine was Nutty Professor.
Yeah, as a kid growing up in New York, like Jay-Z was very influenced. Like my aunts, like I grew up with a lot of like aunts and stuff like that. So they had Jay-Z posters on the wall, like, and they're young. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa,
so and what I remember, like Jigga was on the radio on Hot 97 when Funk Flex played it at the time, and this was like back in 98, 99, bro. So like I was like probably like 3, 4, 5, but shit, like I remember that vividly. You know?
Because Hard Knock Life was on Volume 2, wasn't it?
Hard Knock Life is Volume 2.
Yeah,
or is it 3?
Hard Knock Life was on. 2. So Volume 2 was in Reasonable Doubt.
Reasonable Doubt had Imaginary Player.
Yeah.
And
no. Reasonable Doubt had Can Knock Your Hustle. Volume 2 had Imaginary Player. Volume
2 had Hard Knock Life.
Yeah. The third album had Hard. Yeah. Third album.
The third album had Hard Knock Life.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so okay, all right.
That's where I was introduced to by Jay-Z, like
because I think I bought this happened to me a lot as a kid where I've heard a song and then I go out and buy an album and I get the wrong album, and so I think I got Volume 2 thinking Hard Knock Life would be on it, and it wasn't.
Right. It's weird. We should probably mention this. There's some psychological factor that made that song so big with children.
It's
an Annie sample.
It's the Annie sample, but I had never seen Annie, and most of us hadn't seen Annie.
Yep.
But knew
I don't know. It was, I don't know. Annie was required to watch when I was growing up.
Oh, was it
required? Yeah,
we in school or
in
what?
School and in daycare.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so we like there's a
That's like standard. That's like standard.
Yeah,
watching.
there's a whole bunch of people out there that grew up on Annie. That's like our age.
Yeah,
I don't know if I saw Annie or not. I don't know if I saw Annie or not. Now I think about it. I knew the song though. I knew Hard Knock Life, and then the sample was dope. Yeah, it did resonate with kids. A lot of young people were into Hard Knock Life.
It's so strange because I was one
of
of those
little
people
kids singing that in it.
Yeah, I was one of those people that was front to back. I thought this was from that song. And so when I found out that that's from Annie, and then went down this rabbit hole of sampling and blah, 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 because you're like, I don't know how old I was, maybe 8 or something like that.
Yeah, we were kids.
I was like, oh, this is just how this song sounds.
Yeah, see, I was on the opposite because I had already knew this song.
You were
very, very well,
like 10 or 11 also. So you were probably more smart than
but we were at the same time though, we were watching Annie.
We
were watching Annie. We knew Annie. Yeah.
That's
crazy.
There's some psychology behind making a number one smash hit.
Right.
And
100%.
And some of it's 30 writers like Taylor Swift and Beyonce and blah blah blah. Other is,
or you do the whole formula,
tapping into a subconscious kind of thing.
And you do that whole formula too, where you tap into that subconscious, and it's a pop radio hit. But then you go to the album, and then the album is just full of just street songs.
Yeah.
He's smart for that, man. Like Jupiter, you couldn't said it any better, bro.
That formula, man.
It was an easily accessible point for people to be like, okay, I can listen to this, and then he sucks you in, and he goes, actually, I'm this.
Yeah.
Lil Nas X did the same thing.
Yeah.
You know,
just different.
He was like, here's country music, and everybody's like, oh, fucking love country music, blah 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 blah. Country music is the number one selling genre in all of music, and you reach that easy entry point with listeners, and then you tell your story. Yeah, there's so many artists. Kanye's Miley Cyrus. Yeah, you know, the list goes on and on and on. Making something easily digestible before you Pink. Yeah, there you go. It's crazy.
Hey, Pink's first album, that R&B album with LaFace, was fire, bro.
I thought she was black.
I did too.
Everyone did.
I thought Pink was light skinned, bro.
That album was fire.
It's a white woman.
But
the pink hair. Bro, I remember that video vividly, bro. Remember that video?
Yes. But that pink hair that kind of went, man. She looked so good in that video.
Bro.
I thought she was a fire ass light skin. I thought she was Mariah Carey.
Yeah, I thought she was mixed. I was like, she.
It's crazy.
Nick, you had a crush on Pink?
I thought Pink was hot. I was in the fourth grade.
I had a crush on Pink.
Still?
No,
that's your type.
That's not my type.
No flips in the air.
Yeah,
flips across the air.
Way, yeah.
Nick's like, finally, a woman that
finally.
That's funny.
Yo, Fergie's back. We watched a little bit of the VMAs. Fergie did First Class with Jack Harlow.
With Jack?
Yeah.
Damn.
He looks good.
After Jack graced the stage with Brandy at the BET Awards.
This is somebody else that knows what he's doing.
Hey, Brandy
knows what he's doing.
Ripped it though.
Yeah.
Hey, do you think? Okay, speaking of knowing what he's doing, right? So, did he know who Brandy was during that interview?
Oh, I didn't see the interview. I don't know.
Because that's the whole reason why this all started, right? So the interview came out, and he's like, "Brandy is Ray J's sister."
Oh yes, I saw that.
No, and then Brandy clapped back. And then she put out the record.
They both needed it. Let's be honest. They both needed it.
I don't think Brandy needs it, man. That girl, that's elite's voice that probably doesn't need anything else for the rest of her life, man.
For his generation, though.
I think.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
There's no one that listens to Jack Harlow that's like, if you like Jack Harlow, you should check out
You'll
Brandy.
love Brandy.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right.
Yeah.
That's fair. And Brandy's not even on the sample.
Brandy hasn't made music.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Brandy came out with an album 2 years
With a rap
ago.
song too. She came with a rap song this year.
Yeah, and a rap
rapping.
song. That her song
rapping.
Borderline might be the best song that I've heard.
I thought you were talking about the rap song. I was like,
no, Brandy.
Did you hear it? Did you hear any? The rap song?
I heard her rap song though.
I gotta listen. I don't want to, but I will.
We need a Brandy.
Hey, no, you're forgetting Brandy's family tree, man.
I give Brandy a lot. I give Brandy
Snoop is Snoop's cousin.
Yeah, I give Brandy a lot of credit. I'm a Brandy fan. I just know that at a certain point it started going downhill. That's all.
What year do you think?
I couldn't tell you the year, but I do know it was around the time of that car accident.
I'll say 04, 03.
Right. I forgot about that.
I think the car accident incident really played. Well, she had a really bad car accident where someone died. And so Brandy basically fell off the face of the earth.
I forgot about that.
And then she stopped making music forever. And I don't think I heard from Brandy until she worked with K Tronada.
Fair.
I'm gonna tie it all together. Right now, and then we're gonna move on.
Is this Segway Kings right now? Let's go.
This is Segway Kings. Timbo played a bunch of beats for Jay in Black Album.
Fade to Black.
Fade to Black.
Yeah.
Including what turned out to be Brandy's Come As You Are.
Oh, right.
That should have been a massive fucking song.
Yeah.
All of those beats that were tossed, Potion should have been massive for Ludacris. Come As You Are should have been and then he played Dirt Off Your Shoulders.
I did play last night. I did play the joint with Kanye and Brandy on vinyl last night.
Oh, let's go.
Wow.
Talk about love. I did play that last night. I'm sorry. I forgot to mention that.
On vinyl.
Vinyl, yeah.
Yes.
I love that. I love that deeper dig though. That's a kind of dig you can only do in that room though.
Yes.
That room is built for that deep dig where you're like, yo, we're gonna go obscure right now.
Yep.
And that's it. You know?
Or the patio.
Yeah, you could do that on patio.
The patio, yeah.
Get loose on the patio.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes when there's so many people in there, one turn will like reset that whole floor, and it's like shit.
Yeah.
Because they want Usher, and they want this, and that, and they want Crazy in Love. And
did you play Yeah?
I did, but I feel like it was corny, bro.
Yeah.
That's how I felt. Like,
I was like, Eddie, bro, like, do you want me to play his stuff? Like, I don't think he wants to hear. I thought that, but I'd still respectfully, I played it, and I was just like listening to the response and stuff like that. It was okay, but he was vibing to other things, like
you want to ask.
Listen, let me tell you though. Yeah, to start off,
I got a story after.
Reception, dance floor is the best song. Yo, peace up, A-Town down, and then boom.
Yeah,
boom. Yo. So I want to include a quick tip. Somebody, because I did a whole thread about wedding DJing on Twitter, and someone said after you play Isley Brothers, shout that high intensity to play a slow jam right after.
I normally do.
Don't keep it up. And then you know what I did? I went into Pony right after. I played the whole thing out and then hard drop Pony and reset the whole vibe. Perfect. That's a good fucking DJ tip.
Roller coaster.
You can't keep that energy of Isley Brothers shout. Yeah. What are you gonna play after that?
Right.
Yeah.
Like Venga Boys, we like to party. Like where do you go? Aqua, Barbie Girl. Like you're like I can't go any. Yeah. Like J Krazy, you have a story for us.
So I don't know if you guys know Master Ace.
Yes.
So I was 18, DJing at Beauty Bar because I used to sneak in Beauty Bar back in the day. This is downtown Las Vegas, old Las Vegas. And it was my first time DJing for an artist, and he was performing at Beauty Bar, and I didn't know I played Master Ace, Born to Roll, of course, because I was so excited. I was stoked. I was like, yo, I'm a freaking hip hop head, and I appreciate you for what you've done. And he didn't even come to the DJ booth yet, but he just walks to the DJ booth. He says, "What the fuck you doing?" I'm like, "Damn." He said, "Don't you know I'm performing out here?" I'm like, "Bro, I'm just all respect." So I turned the song off. This guy goes on Twitter. Yo, put me on blast on Twitter. That was like the most, like, it was the most heartbreaking thing. But I hit him up like, "Yo, bro, you didn't have to do that." Like, we made amends through the DMs. This was like 4 or 5 years ago, bro. But it was just like, it was crazy. No, not 4 or 5 years ago. It was like more than 4 or 5. It was like probably like 8 years ago. This happened, and it was just like, dang, bro, I fucked up with Master Ace.
Wow.
We made it up. Shout out to Master Ace, yo.
That's so funny. I'd be so embarrassed though.
But I was so embarrassed, but it was so embarrassing to see him say that on Twitter, bro. At the time, I was like, "Damn, bro, how'd you say?" So I hit him up in the DMs, and he responded to me, and he was like, "My bad. I was just so mad about some stuff." But, you know, these artists go through things too. So,
I will say this: I saw one night. It was, I'm not going to say who the DJ was. It was someone,
right.
and then someone, and then someone, and Just Blaze, and the DJ before Just Blaze, while Just Blaze was standing there, played public service announcement. Wow. And Blaze came up and turned it off.
Wait, what? Wait.
He pulled the fader down. Damn. He goes, nope, we're not going to do that.
Wow. Yeah. Blaze said, nope.
He's about to DJ.
Yeah.
And you can't do that.
Yeah.
You simply can't. And obviously it went off. But then Blaze did that, and then there was a roar again, and it's like those moments.
You just have to start. Just Blaze has to start now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plug in.
You got to
We're
plug
gonna
in
talk
now.
over.
Yeah.
No, we're not gonna do that. Take a mic, make a speech about how we're not doing that, and then start DJing.
But I took that experience as a learning experience throughout the years, bro. To be honest with you, man, because never made the mistake again.
Right.
So that's why I always ask management or whoever's there.
I did the same thing. I was on a lineup with Laid Back Luke.
Wow.
I was nervous. I was
bro.
filling in for Arab Music, who missed his flight. So it
Ever
was.
Heard of him?
Yeah. And I played an edit that had a Laid Back Luke drop it. Yeah. It was a total bootleg with 3 or 4 parts to songs, whatever.
Damn, did you even know it was in there?
I didn't know.
I hate those edits.
I didn't know.
You don't even know.
Yeah, you're like, this is just, it's not labeled,
Right.
I'm using my eyes and sometimes my ears, mostly my eyes. And I played it, and his manager comes up. He goes, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, "This is fucking Luke. He's on after you. Cut it." And I was like, oh my God, 10,000 people, it's just it makes you want to curl up and die in those moments.
So let me ask you too, what's the best advice that you could give these newer DJs as they're sprouting up when they're doing a supporting role like that? What's the best advice that you could give?
So I made a playlist with all of the shit that I wanted to play, and then I typed in the artist name and then deleted everything from it. I work front to back. I'm I'm going to throw everything in there and then type in the name and then remove that piece of the picture.
Oh,
damn.
wow.
Got it.
Yeah.
I like that actually.
Too.
Go that route. And then, definitely do a deep dive or a quick dive on their sound, on their Spotify, because sometimes this shit's produced by 2 or 3 people.
Yeah.
Right.
And you're like, oh, I forgot that this is blank and blank, or blank has beef with blank. That's another one too.
That's crazy.
You don't want to get
caught
you could end up in a beef.
You end up in a Cardi B situation.
Yeah.
The last thing you want to do is make the artist mad that's there, and then they leave, and the management's like, what's going on?
Sorry to cut you off.
No, yeah.
I feel like it's very important for us as DJs too to know artists' lives. Just like what you said, you don't know who beefs. So it's scary sometimes playing some songs and you're like, dang, I don't know if this artist might agree with me playing this or might want to hear this in the club. That's the craziest and the scariest thing that I would say, honestly. If you don't know the artist relationship with another artist or the producer relationship with another producer, and you play their
Mhm.
stuff, and you're like, yo, turn that off, and I don't like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, they
Drake
can
and
get
Meek
spicy.
Mill had to have been a nightmare. Where because Meek's just
Oh.
on so many guest verses where you're like,
Right.
oh
Yeah.
fuck, like
Right.
and the
Yeah.
DJ's like, I didn't even think about it.
But
saying,
at the
Nick?
same time, when you're in a room that the crowd will let you be creative, you just go back and forth with Meek and Drake, and then you
Oh, you
end
gonna
it
piss
with
somebody.
you
They gonna
end
be
it with
mad, though.
Rico, and
Yeah.
then you hit them with back to back. Yeah.
That's all good and fun unless Drake or Meek is
Well,
there.
right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Like
That's true.
that's a nightmare. We do need to talk about Drake's
Should
gambling
we-
habit. We were gonna talk
Yeah.
about that. Travis and I were talking about that before we hit play. And Drake's new hairstyle.
Listen, Drake got to be doing that for a role, because I just saw that the Weeknd is in a new show with Johnny Depp's daughter, HBO. I forgot what it's called. It's called like Price of Fame or something like that. And Weeknd has his hair slicked back in a ponytail, so it's got to be be a movie role, right?
Drake looks crazy right now.
It's got to be
I
a
don't know,
movie
I
role.
think-
Drake look like your uncle, Neek.
You look like somebody uncle. Yeah,
Very
you look
white.
like that could be my uncle. He looked like somebody. He looked like my stepdad.
You got the Barry White hairstyle.
Yeah, he got the Barry White.
Yeah, he
Ain't
does.
good enough for your love, baby.
The Barry White.
Should we play the game?
Yes, but before we hop into it real quick, I want to say I still stand by the conspiracy theory that Drake is dropping music to fuel his gambling habit.
Oh, that's what you're saying. That's funny.
That's a good conspiracy, but Drake is partnered with the gambling company that he's doing all the gambling shit with. So I'm not even sure if it's really
To the
his
tune
money.
of how much?
But see, that's what I'm saying. I'm not even sure if it's his money. I think at the same time he might be doing this with just play money, just to get that gambling service up.
That's crazy.
Two good theories, though, right?
Wow.
That's pretty good. I can see that.
Two
The old
good
Michael
theories.
Jordan.
Yeah. I mean, MJ, the MJ shout out. Sheesh.
Yeah.
Dude,
Let's
That-
hop into the game
Yeah.
before we get too.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Sheesh. Woo.
It's not like we had his son on the podcast or anything.
I know,
but
right?
Let's rock.
Hey,
Let's go.
let's go.
Neek.
Let's go. Shout out, Jeff. Shout out, Jeff.
That was
Neek,
Courts
your hair-
Lopez
your-
that said that.
Nick,
That was
your hair
Courts
rose
Lopez.
up when you said that.
Today's
Yeah.
pick. We have a carefully curated head-to-head between two artists. We have Supercat versus Shabba Ranks.
Okay.
Dang.
Okay.
Oh, that actually. Okay.
You guys
Dang.
ready?
I wonder if that Biggie song comes up on that Supercat.
Right.
Bling bling. Who's that?
Okay.
So
Let's go.
round one, Dolly My Baby versus Mr. Loverman.
Oh.
Dolly My
Both of
Baby.
these songs too.
So the way this works, J Krazy, is you just got to pick this or that.
Dolly, my baby.
Same.
Which
Same.
one was it?
Dolly,
Dolly,
my
my
baby.
baby.
Okay.
Shout out to Jupiter.
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
sweep. Sweep.
Same. I even have this. I already have this liked on my phone. Yeah.
That's sick. You're like, it's on a song, it's on a playlist. That's
Yeah.
sweet.
Right?
Who's playing it tonight though? Trav, you'll play it.
Shit, I play it at the block party.
Yeah, it'll go off.
Mm-hmm.
Round two, Ghetto Red Hot versus Tingling.
Get a red hot.
Ooh.
Oh, Ghetto Red Hot.
That was hard. Come on, Deke.
Uh,
I know this one's fucked up. This had to go. I
Because
had
the
other
reason
picks.
why is because I grew up on Tingling a lot.
Yeah.
That's like that song is like a household snap song, and Get a Red Hot was like a more of a clubbish like go to party, like a thug song.
I'm gonna go Shabba because I play that a lot.
Yeah,
a lot,
Tingling.
I'm gonna go Shabba with
Yeah.
that. I'm gonna go Shabba.
That-
I'll go Shabba.
Yeah.
Trav,
Trav, you
Nah.
want Supercat?
No, I'm
yeah,
staying
you-
with. I'll stay with Supercat for this
Okay.
one. But I do
Alright.
like Tingling. Man, it's a fire song.
we have Uh,
The
let's
Don
see,
Dada.
sorry. Yeah, Don Dada versus Twice My Age.
Twice my age.
I'll go Super Cap.
Dang, no, Meek. That was hard. Yeah, I'll just go with twice my age.
Don Dada.
Yeah.
All right. Round 4. Push Time versus Punani Melody.
Push time.
Yeah.
Yeah, push time.
Oh yeah, Push Time.
I'm right there. Yeah.
Yeah, Push Time.
I love Punani Medley. That would have been my pick. And then I like that because I think I have I have a record somewhere where it's just Punani Medley, but it's like hella artists over the rhythm.
It's rhythm, yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's the Punani rhythm. So a lot of dancehall stuff is like labeled by the rhythms and stuff like that.
Yeah. So like over the rhythm, and then it's just hella artists doing the rhythm. It's fire. Yep. Next I got Dem No Worry Me versus Gun Session.
Because Gun Session is a little bit newer than No Worry, but I like Dem No Worry. I'll go with Dem No Worry. Yeah, I'll go with that. Cool. Gun Session was a stamp song though. Like growing up in Brooklyn, like it was a stamp like Brooklyn song. That song was just like played at every party around that time because there's so much artists on it. But I'm gonna go with Dem No Worry. Love that song.
Super Cat.
Yeah, that's
Just no worry.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Neat. Good pick though.
Yeah,
bro. Fun. Dope picks.
Yeah, man.
Very dope picks.
I'm glad that we dipped into that. We haven't dipped into that in a minute.
We haven't.
Actually, we never have.
Have we done any dancehall at all?
I don't think we have. Wait a minute. Did we do Beanie Man?
I would love to touch more on that if you guys.
Of course.
No.
I think we do. I feel like I've done a Beanie Man pick before.
I thought we did Beanie Man. Did we do Beanie Man, Elephant Man?
That's what it was. We did Beanie Man versus Elephant Man.
Guys, look up Spraga Benz. Spraga
Benz is dope. I like Spraga.
He played in Shotters.
Wait, can we get a little dance hall pack too while we're at it?
Of course, bro. Of course. I love to share music. I love to share. That's what music is for. It's to share music and play it, bro. We all play it differently. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not gonna play like me. I'm not gonna play like you.
Right.
But music is to be played. So I have edits too. I'm gonna send you guys some edits too.
Please.
I'll send you my pack of edits too. I got a huge folder. So
definitely. Let's create a like a Dropbox or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
We love. Yes, Spraga's dope. I love Spraga Benz. I think me and you have like dorked out talking dance hall before.
Yes.
Obviously,
I know him personally. That's why too. Like that's like, he's a good friend like of mine, and I anytime you guys want dub plates from him, like a dub plate is like when they just shout you out.
Yeah.
Fresh.
He's dope, bro. He's
very
good-hearted person, and I met him because I brought him up for my birthday 4 years ago. We brought him up for my birthday like at this boxing ring, bro. It was crazy. We played out the boxing, a boxing gym. We played out the boxing gym, and he was performing in the ring. I have videos and everything like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. It was crazy.
That's gonna lead us into the lightning round. So, J Krazy, what we're gonna do? This is only for you. It's a this or a that.
Okay.
You pick one. You pick the one you want to keep. The other you have to delete out of your Serato, delete out of your memory forever.
Damn.
Starting with this: The Doors or Nirvana?
Nirvana, bro.
Okay, Nirvana stays.
Yeah, Nirvana stays.
Paul Wall or Mike Jones?
Paul Wall, bro.
Okay.
Stays. Mike Jones, bro.
Young Dro or David Banner?
David Banner got to go, bro, because David Banner got a lot of club hits with me.
Okay.
Just being real.
Rocky or Tyler?
But I love David Banner. Tyler stays.
Okay.
Rocky got to go.
Dream or Neo?
The Dream, bro. The Dream. Got to stay. Neo could go.
DeBarge or the Jacksons?
Jacksons could stay. The bar should go.
Okay.
Can Neo do a Vegas residency?
Yes, I think he can.
He has enough, right?
And the reason why I said for him to go is because the Dream is a producer. I have many reasons why I like the Dream. You know,
Right?
Yeah.
No, that it was just
You'd lose a lot of songs once you get rid of the Dream.
yeah.
Yes.
You'd lose a lot of songs. Fleetwood Mac or Tom Petty?
Tom Petty can stay. Fleetwood Mac can go.
Diddy or JD?
Bro, I love these questions, bro. I really do.
This is gonna contradict his question.
Bro, you
We'll see
know,
how this
I'm
goes.
I'm gonna just explain this one. Last night,
An explanation when you go, well, hold on, hear me out before you even say anything.
last night I had more Bad Boy records in that crate than Jermaine Dupri, bro. So I'm gonna have to. P Diddy can stay.
I
love JD though, yo. I do. I really do.
I did a JD power set last night.
He got some stuff too.
So we have to make a deal here. When you see JD come into the vinyl parlor, and he will come into the vinyl parlor, let him know on the podcast you picked Diddy over JD.
You know what, too? I see him all the time. That's what's crazy. I see him all the time. Bro, the first time I met Jermaine Dupri and Bow Wow was at SLS. My boy DJ Ease, he played, and I went there, and Jermaine Dupri and Bow Wow was in the booth, just chilling, and I'm actually taller than them.
Well,
yeah, it's crazy. I didn't know I was taller than them. Like, I didn't know. I thought it was like a myth. Like,
no, them crazy. Little dudes.
Yeah.
Jermaine Dupri is dope though. I see him like he's always in Vegas and stuff, but I don't mind telling him that. Like, what am I?
On a constant basis, every time you see him, to lead off with it.
I told him I would tell him I love him. Like, I really do love Jermaine Dupri, bro. He's a legend, bro. He's been in this stuff since he was like 11 or because his dad or whatever.
Yeah.
But Diddy had more records in my crate yesterday, bro. I'm sorry.
Right.
Yeah.
Does Hypnotize goes if you get rid of Diddy?
Yeah.
Technically. Or it's just Biggie on the boat, and then they pan to Diddy on the yacht, and there's no one there.
So let me ask you a question, right?
Yeah, but
I don't know.
Crisscross Jump goes if you get rid of JD.
Yeah.
And all them Usher hits.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
last night would have been interesting.
Yeah.
Would have been like, you're out, dude. You're out. You don't have no Usher.
You're
fucking out.
Sorry, I don't have it.
We don't want you here right now. We don't want you here no more.
No,
I don't know that one.
No, here he is. It's him right here. And you're like, who? I don't know.
Who's Usher?
Yeah. Without JD in the equation, Usher is just somebody that holds up Bad Bunny requests on their head with play the song.
I mean, without JD and you keep Diddy, then you're gonna have Usher's very first album and then some Usher songs sprinkled in there from like 8701 and shit. But and I Need a Girl. You got that.
Okay, let me ask you that. Was that a Jermaine Dupri and P Diddy production? Like,
that's a good question.
That's my all right. So that's like I was meaning to ask you guys that. Like, it
could be Stevie J, but let me check.
So here's the deal: if it's Diddy and JD both on the track, the song when you play it goes in
half
and
a song.
Out. You don't lose the song. You just have USB faulting during the song.
It's fun. It's funny though, but if you get rid of Diddy, you can still keep Biggie, Big Papa, because JD did a remix of that.
Oh,
that's funny.
Great. Just what we want. Oh, play Big Papa.
The So Def remix.
Coming right up. My favorite.
You guys notice when you play a remix to a song, it doesn't go off as the original, like,
never.
Beat or
never.
Right.
Never. Very rarely.
Very rarely.
Very
beat gotta be like some
funny.
Yeah.
It's funny. You play the Only You original, and everybody looks at you like, "What the fuck you playing?"
Yeah, certain songs, the original isn't as good as a remix, but most of the time you play a remix, people are gonna be like, "Just play the fucking song."
Yeah.
I know we don't play it anymore, but Ignition original.
Yeah, right.
I'm so, bro. You know how bold you have to be to play R. Kelly, bro.
Yeah, you gotta be bold.
You should have played only R. Kelly last night for Usher. The whole night, R. Kelly.
Yeah.
On wax.
Bro.
Show up with only wax of R. Kelly.
I had Nas featuring R. Kelly in that crate yesterday. I didn't play it though.
I to this day I'll be like going down like my 90s R&B playlist, like because that's like kind of my opening thing. Man, I pass up so much R. Kelly.
Bro.
Yeah, you have to.
Jupiter,
I'm like, fuck.
This is one song. I don't know if you heard it. I don't know if you guys heard it. It's on R. Kelly album. It's called We Ride. It has R. Kelly, it has Jay-Z, Noriega.
Yeah.
Bro, I love that song. And that's a song I'm not gonna let go. I'm sorry. You don't have to play R. Kelly. You can just go straight to Jay-Z or Cameron and Noriega. I love that song.
We were just talking about that. You have to retire 2 of Jay's albums.
Oh, yeah. You
have to retire 2 of Jay's albums because of R. Kelly.
Yeah.
For me, it was the bangers like Home Alone. Like that.
Yeah.
That was like a club. People love that song. Happy People.
I mean,
can we just talk about
it's so nasty, but Bump and Grind, man, that was the way to get into the slow jam. Part of my night.
Yep.
That was a cheat code where it's like the acapella. Then
Yep.
Can we talk about how fucked up it is that R. Kelly and Jay-Z have a whole album dedicated about being innocent in court? Like, oh my God. They have a whole album about being in court.
Well, you gotta retire that whole album, period. That's what I'm saying.
We gotta
two albums you have to retire, OJ.
We gotta let that go. That's crazy. Jay-Z is probably like, yo,
Jay need to go and Jay, if you're hearing this, you need to go and re-record that damn album. Without Usher on all R. Kelly.
I'm not guilty. Oh my God.
Nick Cannon and R. Kelly. No, Nick Cannon and Omarion had a song. I don't know if you remember the song. Everybody from Africa. You never remember that? Do you remember that song? Nick Cannon, Omarion. No, Nick Cannon and B2K. They had a song. R. Kelly was on the hook.
Yes.
I didn't really like hear it until I got older. I was like, oh shit, this is R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Like, man, that. I'm like, bro, I can't play this no more.
That was around the same time as Gigolo and you remember Marcus Houston in the club? Remember that song?
We Joe Budden in the club.
Yeah.
I played that too. Fire song.
Gigolo is such a funny song,
bro. It is.
It's like
going back to the number crunch. I need a girl part 1.
That's what it is. It's circus music.
Yeah, it's a circus music. That's funny.
Hey, I Need a Girl part 1 was produced by Mario Winans.
Oh, shut up.
I Need a Girl part 1.
Produced by Mario Winans. Nas actually was one of the writers though on that.
You serious?
Wow. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know
that's news to me.
Yeah.
Wow. I played a Jay-Z and P. Diddy vinyl yesterday. I forgot. I think it's called Do What You Want. I think. Remember that? Do you guys remember that track?
Was that off the No Way Out?
Yeah.
That wasn't that song. Was that it?
Yeah. I think off the No Way Out. Yeah.
Let's hop back into the lightning round and get through this real quick.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. We're gonna take you out to Woodstock '99. Limp Bizkit or Korn?
Limp Bizkit can stay, bro. Korn, though.
Okay. Is that because the New York ties?
Yes.
Limp Bizkit's good in New York, right? Yes, they're real good.
Super. Yo, we love them in New York.
Yeah.
Valid.
Yeah.
I love that. Hell yeah.
Valid.
Did you have the red Yankees fitted?
No, I never had a red Yankees one, but I had a blue one. I had a yellow one. I had different colors one, and I still do up to this day.
Not the Fred Durst red, new era.
No.
That had to be sold out. That during that era.
Oh yeah,
crazy era.
Went into a hat store, smoked. Gone. Fred's an honorary New York Yankees baseball player.
Is he really?
He should be.
Oh, okay.
A red Yankees fitted just feels gang affiliated. I always want to rock it, but it always makes me feel like that's some gang shit.
Tough fit.
Some 6ix9ine shit.
Yeah.
Mac Dre or Nipsey Hussle?
Nipsey Hussle could stay, bro. Mac, dang, bro.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one. That is a tough one.
Come on, man. That's hard.
Tough. LL or Schoolboy?
LL could stay, bro.
Okay.
That's he's the forefathers.
Legacy.
Schoolboy, shout out Schoolboy, but you gotta go, bro.
Kim or Foxy?
Foxy could stay, bro.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Because of Jay. Because of Jay. Jay ran.
Nah, bro. I really feel like she's lyrically better than than Kim. I love Kim, but I feel like she could take it there, bro. And plus, she used to date Sprague. That's another thing
Oh, okay.
too. Her and Sprague Benz was dating. They were dating
Gotcha.
for years and stuff like that. So I kind of like grew to like her more too because of him.
Yeah.
But before we forget, guys, I've had a song stuck in my head for about a week now, and I know one of you jokers is going to be able to help me with this.
Let's do it.
I'm going to sing it. I'm going to sing just a little bit of it, and whoever gets it first, I'm going to cash app you $1.
Let's do it.
All right, ready? I like it. I like it.
That is, I play that in my sets all the time. That is.
Who is it? Who's got it first?
Do you want the real version? Because the real version is I like it by. It's called I Like It. Oh my God! Now I can't remember.
Wait.
It's called Cornflakes.
Okay.
Cornflakes is the name of the song.
Okay.
Cornflakes in parentheses. I like it, and it is by. I gotta look up who it's by though.
Okay.
And it was sampled. Extra Tease. Extra Tease is the name of the group. Extra Tease. The song is I Like It. Cornflakes in parentheses.
Okay. Extra EXTRA.
Yep.
T.
And then T, the letter T's.
Oh wait, this wasn't like a real trivia question. Like you really wanted to know.
I legitimately wanted to know.
Oh, okay.
It was sampled by Prince. Paul sampled it on Prince of Thieves.
Trav,
Right.
Trav, you knew that one?
No, I knew that one, the sample. I didn't know who I didn't know who the sample was. I just knew that the Prince Paul.
I'm typing in I like it. I'm just getting DeBarge over and over again.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought it was.
Yeah. I'm getting Cardi B. I'm just everything. I got like an Italo disco song. I'm like, no, man. Thank you, Nick.
I got you. I play that. I play the mix. I played the sample into the Prince Paul song.
Yeah.
Talk about a mix that's so cool that nobody cares about.
Look at this guy. Talk about me doing some cool dude stuff.
Yeah.
Just doing cool dude stuff that like one person in the room is like, is that Prince Paul?
No one has ever said that. No one has.
Last night.
One person.
Shout out to Technicolor, the photographer.
Oh, Technicolor, shout out.
My God.
Like, yo, is this from Prince?
That's the homie.
He's a DJ. That doesn't count.
He is a DJ.
Exactly.
Yeah, you notice how he said photographer.
Yeah. He took it on a little winding road. Yeah. I see you. Yeah. One other DJ in the room said, "Is that
the other
Prince
DJ
Paul?"
was like, "Is that Prince Paul?"
You should see the beautiful women that come up to me all the time and say, "Is that Prince Paul?"
Yo. The perfect tens every time I do it.
Get out of here. Get
That's
out.
what I said. I said nobody cares about it.
Usher came up last night and said, "Excuse me, Mr. Talented DJ."
He did say nobody cares, so that's
I
going
said
way
nobody
too-
cared.
Yeah, say that. Usher cared. Usher wouldn't even say that. Usher would be singing the song to him.
Yeah, right? I like it. Excuse me, come on tour with me. Whatever you want, sir. Right this way. Oh my God. All right, 3 more from the lightning round, and then we're going to talk about Usher and Neek or something else. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Some New York shit. BC Boys or Run DMC?
New York shit by Busta?
No. Beastie Boys or Run DMC?
Oh. Run DMC.
Okay.
Beastie Boys go.
Steely Dan or Gangstar?
Dang, bro. Steely Dan? That's two different.
Mm-hmm.
I love Steely Dan though, bro. Like Gangstar can stay, bro. Steely Dan, bro.
Wait, we're gonna do 2 more actually. Clips or Mobb Deep?
Dang, huh?
Let's see if his producer ear is gonna pick for him.
Ooh.
You said Mobb Deep and
Clips.
Clips.
Yeah.
Mobb Deep could stay, bro.
It did.
Okay.
It did. Producer ear prevailed on that one.
Yeah, bro. Mobb Deep could stay, bro. Yeah.
Last but not least, we ask it every episode. Outcast or Hall & Oates?
I can't go for that. No. I just bought the album too on vinyl. Dang, I'll catch it stay, man. I don't know, it's good. It's a little before my time too, you know. Still picking up and learning more about their stuff.
The deep dive. Are you still buying? We're out of the lightning round, but I want to ask you: are you still buying records pretty frequently?
Yep,
Yeah.
all the time. Like I buy off of Discogs a lot, and also like little record shops around the city and in LA. But and I love digging in New York. I don't know why, bro. There's so much stuff. Like,
Oh yeah, 100%.
bro, I don't know. People just don't. I feel like people out there, they like New York is so big on music out there.
Right.
So people don't care about vinyl, so they're not gonna sell it for crazy ass prices. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's another place that I like going out there when I do visit my mom. But yeah.
What's your vinyl store out in Vegas?
Record City. Neek put me up on Moondog, right?
Yep.
They're kind of pricey though.
They're pricey,
bro.
Yeah.
I spent $100 on 6 records.
Yeah.
I'm going there after this.
Are you?
Yeah, you're hooked.
I'm gonna go to Record City. So Record City is another place, but they don't really. They just put everything on the floor. They don't care. Like, so you gotta really dig and find. I don't mind doing that, you know, because you can find a whole bunch of stuff and get out of there with like 100 records for $100 if you're lucky, you know.
Yeah.
Record City is like you're gonna get dusty, and then Moondog is like you're gonna pay for the
you're
clean.
You gotta find what you want.
It's gonna be a clean copy.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be nice, but you're paying that medium price.
Yes.
And if you buy enough, he'll hook you up. But like, what's hooking you up on like a bunch of really expensive records?
Right. Say you had to rush out of the house with one record. You could only keep one. What would you keep?
Ooh, that's a good way to put the question, man.
You know what I'm gonna do?
I haven't had a question like that before. I like that.
That's crazy. I'm gonna be What circumstance are we in? Am I going to
chase things?
Jermaine Dupri's chasing you out of the house with a knife.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take one of those records that has mad songs on it, like has different random.
He
said the biggest record.
He said the Bad Boys' greatest hit. He taking Bad Boys' greatest hit.
No, not a greatest hit. Like what is those?
I don't know. Exactly.
I want to go grab. I want to go grab one right now and show you guys. Like it has like a whole. Hold on one second.
Yeah.
He's talking about probably like those compilation records, like oh my God, what's the DJ ones? I just saw them when I was in Portland too. I was like, do you have any?
Not Hot Mix.
Not Hot Mix.
Like this. Like this.
That's literally what I was. No, that's not the same one. But
yeah.
Yeah. $4.99 too. I and Jay-Z, Fate, Love Like This, Get Involved by Raphael Sadiq and Q-Tip.
That's all you need.
That's all you need.
Biggity has what's the 411 with Biggie? Bro,
oh shit.
That's all you need.
Yeah. Oh,
what were the compilations that the Wicked Mix? Wicked Mix. That's what I was thinking.
Wicked Mix. Yeah.
Wicked Mix. Yes.
Yeah.
I like those compilation albums, man. Like they're really useful. I wish I had more of them. And back in the day, I feel like my guy Andrew B. He used to actually press these records.
Yeah, shout out to Andrew B.
Shout out to Andrew B. from the DJ school. What's the DJ school, Neek?
His DJ school was called
Blend
Institute. Yep.
Yeah. So I used to go there a lot too, and he would tell me like, "Yo, I used to issue these records like in Cali." And distribute them all over the United States, bro. It was crazy. I didn't know, like, yo, he did that, and his name would be on the records.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, that's crazy, bro.
Shout out to Blend, man.
I would do that, bro. We should do that. Press records on
records.
Press new songs on records. Why not?
Why not? Just make boots.
No one
knows. You know what I'm saying?
Not many people do that.
Yeah, not many right now.
Yeah.
Shout out to like what are they? The ones that Four Eyes did a record with them. King Most did a record with them. The 45 Hot. Oh, I forgot what they're called.
Oh, Carl,
yes.
What's that called?
I think I know what you're talking about.
Colin, you know what it is.
And then the redirect. What are they called? The oh my, it's gonna drive me nuts now.
Nico, are you talking about the 45 they issued like a couple years back?
Yes, but it's a certain company. It's like Hot something. I can't remember.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because we've talked about it before.
Yeah.
Okay.
We should probably talk about this festival I went to this weekend.
Let's do it.
Altered
We should-
tapes. Altered tapes is one of them.
Altered tapes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I went to This Aint No Picnic in Pasadena with the homie Grant.
Shout out.
DJ Gray, friend of the podcast, reoccurring guest of the podcast.
Yeah, fourth member.
Fourth member of the podcast,
Honorary member.
the Billy Preston of the podcast.
Billy Preston, there you go.
Yeah. Who was the? I guess who's the? Nah. I'm trying to think of other groups that had like a fourth member.
Three Musketeers.
Who was the fourth member?
There's four. Well, there's four Musketeers.
There's four Musketeers and
Yeah.
No way.
Damn. Yes, there's four
No.
Musketeers and the three Musketeers.
You're kidding me.
No.
okay. All right.
Hang on. Is there four members and three?
He had to go. That's so funny. That's such the Three Musketeers. There's four of them.
There were Athos, Porthos, Archimus,
And
and the fourth central character is
D'Artagnan, right?
D'Artagnan.
Yeah.
Wow.
Come on now. Y'all
Yeah,
messing with a movie buff here. Let's go.
But,
you do.
but
Of course you do that.
in a lot of the pictures, it's usually only three.
Right.
What
right.
did this-
Because, but, come on.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, I remember that movie was so bad, right?
It's terrible. It's
I
terrible.
saw that
It was
movie.
Keith Sutherland though. And I want to say all for one and one for all. Rod Stewart, Brian Adams, Sting.
Okay.
Yo,
Yo.
that was the Three Musketeers of the '90s.
Yes.
Yeah. And Brian Adams also did the Robin Hood.
Yes, he did.
No,
He did.
wait. Was that
yeah.
the same song?
No, different song.
Girl, you know it's true.
Different song.
Everything I do, I do
it
it for you.
Yeah, that was
Yo.
Robin Hood.
Yep.
He was
Robin
he
Hood,
was,
Prince of Thieves.
he was cleaning up. He was cleaning up.
Prince of
That-
Thieves, full circle.
Play that right now. That'll go off through the roof.
Oh yeah,
That will not go off.
yeah. No, it has to.
Don't play that.
It has to.
With the
It-
piano. Yo. That
Was
movie
there-
scared
were
me.
you-
You know who was in that movie?
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman. Azim.
Yep.
Morgan Freeman. Old Morgan Freeman.
So
I mean, Morgan Freeman's been old our whole
Our whole
lives.
lives. Yeah.
Just
He
an
was
old
born a
man.
grown ass man.
Bob Barker. Old AF.
Old.
Our entire lives.
Yeah.
No one's ever seen a young Bob Barker.
No.
If they did, they aren't allowed to talk about it.
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood. Old.
Yep.
Old.
Old. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
So we went to this festival.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, where the fuck are we going, dog?
We went to this festival. Strokes headlined. Julian Casablancas does not want to be up there. I can tell he's so over it. He's, just like sighing between songs. He's like, oh, what song are we doing next? And LCD headlined the night before, which was fucking incredible. They can do no wrong. But what we are really stoked on, we got to see finally. I was supposed to see this in 2020 in London, is the Despacio sound system. Now, for those of you that aren't familiar with it, James Murphy, lead singer of LCD Sound System, and Soulwax created their own Macintosh sound system called Despacio Sound. It's a 360 sound where they do these pop-ups. They build out a whole nightclub, a whole warehouse kind of thing. This one, for example, was in the middle of the desert in Pasadena. And they have just stacks, and it's the best fucking sound you could ever hear. And both days they played 8 hours of vinyl. Soulwax and James Murphy.
Yep.
That's a picture of it right
That's how
there.
That's how my dad came up, bro. That's dope.
Yeah.
The sound
And-
systems.
And so it's got that full range sound system. It sounds so fucking good.
Freaking dope.
We took a bunch of mushrooms and had a fucking blast. Now, I will say this. Seeing that, my initial reaction was, I want to quit DJing. Because I don't know about you guys, but if you've ever seen someone so fucking good at their craft at DJing, where you're like, I don't need to be in the way. I'm gonna like remove myself
Yes.
from the whole fucking operation. Might have been the mushrooms. Might have been the mushrooms. Might have been.
It was the mushrooms, bro. I would never feel that way. It makes me go hard, bro. Makes me go hard.
Yeah.
You did have an existential crisis.
I get
man.
that. I get that feeling all the time. I just
like
keep going through.
Like it's so good. I don't want to do this anymore. This is like the best it can be done. Like, but also I waited 2 years to see it, and you know, blah blah blah.
It's the hype.
And then when the mushrooms kick back over, you say,
I would kill him.
I don't want to play this other shit. I want to play this shit right here. This is what I want. Yeah. I don't want to play for anyone except for these people in this room dancing, and no one's on their phone.
That turnover, that mushroom turnover is real, man. This shit is real.
Get me out of this, and then get me all the way in it. I want to go to the center of the earth right now. You know, I'm like, give me Ableton right now. Pull it up. Type in the BPM. We're gonna fucking.
We're gonna figure this shit out right now.
Yeah. I was in the crowd.
You're
fucking
Columbo,
like Columbo in the crowd. Like, no, we can do this. We're gonna get down to the bottom of this. You know, I'm Shazamming. I'm crying. I'm laughing. I'm like, this is the best. This is the best fucking moment of my life. So I left very inspired, very invigorated, and over this writer's block, because a good DJ set, a really, 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 really good DJ set will have you running home to get busy.
Yep, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's all there is to it.
Yes, it is.
There's nothing that will light that fire under your ass than seeing a master at work.
Right.
Yep.
Literally and figuratively, if you see one of the masters at
If you
work,
see the actual masters at work.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know. But I will say, best weekend ever. I was in that tent with Grant and our friend Lauren for quite a long time. Just shazamming. I sent a bunch of stuff to Neek. Neek, the tracks I sent you,
It's crazy.
Like, insane. Like
it's just cool to see, and actually me and J Krazy kind of spoke about on a similar subject last night. Like, it's just cool to see a space where there's a crowd that's accepting of a DJ just getting loose and playing weird and out there.
Yes.
Like, you've never heard this.
Yep.
You've never heard this, but it's a danceable song. Like, it's a jam, and they're just cool with it. They're cool with hearing it, and okay, cool. Let's dance to it. Like, that's a beautiful and rare thing.
Yeah, it can't be replicated.
And maybe it's because it's fucking Despacio. It's Solax and James Murphy. Like, maybe that is a big part to play with it. People are more receptive because they trust them. But it's a wild thing to see.
You know, people were really on their phones a little bit here and there. When you walk in, obviously, you're going to be like, I got to take video of this. Mm-hmm. Huge disco ball. And the best part of it all is everyone was focused on looking inward and not at the DJ. Everyone was focused on the disco ball in the center of the room and dancing around it and
That's
dancing
dope.
with the person next to you.
I like that shit.
We danced with so many strangers, and no one was talking. Everyone was just enjoying the music, screaming, laughing, like, you know, like just having the best time. That's my review. Go see Despacio. Yeah.
Don't you guys think, like, as us as DJs, that's what we're for? Like, to play obscure shit so people could know good music, bro? Like, don't you think? Because I do that. I kind of go overboard, like, and between me and you guys, like, I really I do my thing, even up on the strip. Like, you're gonna hear this shit, this different shit. You're not gonna hear this stuff. I'm gonna play what you guys want, but I'm gonna go outside the box a little bit. And you know what? 99% of the time, people do mess with it, bro. I'm
Right.
Yeah. And sometimes management might not see it, but you can sneak off and do it. and they won't know. And I've had that happen a lot. And I'm like, oh shit, it did work, or they wouldn't say anything about it. And I think that's like one of the issues here, like in Vegas, like especially on the strip, where like they're like too scared to play certain things.
Right.
And as us as DJs, we shouldn't be scared to play stuff, because that's what music is here for, is for us to play and play around with and be creative. And I really stand by that 100%, man.
Yeah, try dropping "My Heart Will Go On" in the middle of the night and see what happens.
Just go for it.
I
Right?
love it. I love doing that.
I think I heard
Stone does that a lot.
Yeah, Stone will do it.
that.
Yeah.
I think I saw you play. You were playing Main Room on the record like maybe a week ago, and you had like a dance hall moment. And you played like Tight Upskirt.
Yeah.
Hey, you girl with the tight upskirt. And I was like, nobody's playing this in the real world. That's so silly. Like, unless it's like a night, like nobody's playing that. So and it went over. Like,
and for
people
me,
were in.
is when I mix certain songs, a way to do it. Like, even though people aren't gonna know it, I'm not gonna play like the whole minute of the song. I know
Yeah,
people
like,
don't know it. I'm gonna hit them like a nice 1 minute, 30 minute of the song, and then go right into something else. Because when people don't know songs, their attention span is like 3 to 4 seconds.
Right.
So I know after a while they're gonna walk off the dance floor if you play the song that they don't know after a while. You know what I'm saying? So I try to I try to keep that perspective. I really try to read the crowd sometimes. It's hard.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing with all of this. All four of our paths in this shit and what we grew up on and the music we were raised on and what resonates with us is completely different.
Yep.
Completely different. And that's really outside of being a servant to a club, outside of being a servant to a crowd, you're telling your story.
Bro, you just said it. Bingo. That's how we talk to people, through music.
Yeah. You know, and I don't expect every song to land.
Yep.
I would love it. If it did, if every song, we've talked about this before, if every song was your favorite song that I played and everyone had the best time and everyone left completely satisfied, their meters are on 100%, great.
Yeah.
It's unrealistic.
Right.
Yep.
Because you're dealing with 300 people that all have different stories than you.
Yeah.
So you're going to hear something that you don't know.
Yeah.
I heard a bunch of shit I didn't know. And what did I do? I took that and retold that to Neek, and Neek's going to share that with somebody else, and it's going to keep going and going and going and going.
Yep.
And that to me is a master of their craft.
Mm-hmm.
When you can hear some shit like that and be like, this DJ set changed my life.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there's also work.
Yep.
Yes.
And going to work.
Yeah.
And clocking in.
Listen, we're all athletes here, and like I really think that us DJs need to look at ourselves as such.
Yeah.
Because our your brain is a muscle, man, and we're using that muscle.
Yeah.
True, bro. True.
So
very,
much
very
to
true.
go through all that music in our heads,
bro,
and to present it out to people. Like we are athletes, so like conduct yourself as such.
Yeah.
Like you really have to.
Absolutely.
Like you have to put in that work.
Yeah.
Like we make it look easy because we have put in that
love
work.
It.
You
yep.
know?
Yeah.
We love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could tell
like
when someone loves it.
Dude was yawning in between his songs. Like he was really making that shit look real easy because you know, work's been put in.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, like it's and yeah, what J Krazy said, you can really tell when somebody loves it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And when somebody did the research.
Mm-hmm.
This comes secondhand to so many of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Because all you did is stockpile all of those records behind Neek. We all have that in our fucking memories.
Right.
That's a common thread between all four of us.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what songs are on those records, we have that many songs in a fucking Rolodex that you just flip through.
Yep.
Not for nothing. That's something.
Yeah.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
And so expect me to only give you one cubicle of that night after night, you're out of your fucking mind.
Absolutely.
It's a waste of fucking time.
Yeah.
It's a waste of fucking time, and I can see why. I see why some club owners or like venue owners, promoters, and even certain type of people who become DJs in this day and age, where it's so accessible. Like, look, people just want to hear the hits. So Joe Schmo gets a fucking controller and becomes a DJ and just plays the fucking hits. And it works.
Yeah.
It works. People are receptive of it because, of course, they're receptive of it. He's playing only songs that we know, you know? But once this person gets put into another situation, another setting that isn't a fucking turn up nightclub, this person has no idea how to turn it down, doesn't know how to go any other direction, doesn't know how to play a lounge, doesn't know how to play a restaurant, doesn't know how to play a party that isn't a fucking night.
Yes. Yes.
But then go
Because
deeper too. That doesn't know how to play on the S11, doesn't know how to play on the S9, doesn't know how
Oh,
to
yeah,
play
that
on the
doesn't know how to
900.
play on anything.
You know what I'm saying?
Other than
Only
what they
knows how to
learned
play
on.
on the controller.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop you
Talk
guys.
about
Right,
it.
I'm gonna stop you guys right there. We're gonna dial way back to the surface. If you can't tell me your story musically, I don't want to hear you up there.
I don't want to
Okay.
fucking hear it. That's where I'm
Facts.
at. Like, I,
Facts.
Yeah.
as a fan of, just a fan of music, never mind a DJ, just a person who likes music a lot. If you're not telling me, like, if you're not playing me cool music that is nostalgic to me, some cool shit I've never heard before,
Yep.
mixed in with some songs that the room knows that we're all gonna have fun to, I'm fucking out.
Yes. That's how I am too.
Like, just as a fan of music, like, do
Yeah,
not
bro.
hit me with just this.
And it doesn't need to be class in session. There's
It
so
doesn't.
much power
No.
in playing a familiar song in a new way.
Yes,
Right.
just like that's what I
Right.
mean. Like,
Yes.
it doesn't need to be. I don't need you to be a teacher. I
Yeah.
don't need to walk into the club and hear a DJ Newmark set. Like,
Right.
I need
Shout
to
out to
hear.
Newmark though. Uncle Newmark.
Shout out to
that's the
Newmark,
homie.
Yes.
obviously. Uncle Lou.
Creativity.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
just, I don't know. Like, show that, like, play music that we all like, that you have fun. Show that you like music.
Right.
Because there's a lot of people
Yes.
who become DJs lately who aren't heads, who aren't music heads.
Yeah.
They're out there for the popularity content, which is fine, but like, it shows when all you're playing is the hits.
Right.
I'm a bit shy when it comes to that popularity shit sometimes, bro. I really just expect people to like listen to the music sometimes, bro. And
Right.
I feel like I don't like when people don't get it, bro. Is
Yeah.
that I get frustrated.
that is not fair. I've called Colin
I
a
get
couple nights
frustrated
before,
bro.
like, yo, do I need to dumb down my shit? I need
Bro.
to really dumb this down. Colin's like, yo, bro, just play it.
Yeah, don't
Just
dumb.
play,
Do you, bro? That's the best
Yeah.
advice. Press the one of the forefathers. That's my brother, man.
Shout
Like,
out to Press.
he's like a legend. He always told me like, yo, do you, like, and I just love that. So I try to tell that to all my peers too, and we're all students, man.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm learning all the time, bro. Like, and that's another thing. I don't think anybody's whack. I just feel like there's certain things I wouldn't do, or
Right.
I can learn from them
Yeah.
and learn what not to do. So I don't call
Yeah.
anybody whack or be like, oh, that person sucked. I don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm just like, hey, I wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
And
You know what I'm
not
saying? I
everyone's
give
in their
everybody
final
props.
form. Not everyone's in their final form.
right,
See
bro.
it too.
Right.
That's the biggest
right.
part.
Bro, right. I wasn't, bro, like 4, 6, 8 years ago, 10 years, I wasn't as how I am today. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I didn't
Right.
You
suck.
won't be, and you won't be tomorrow. That's
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
You know, like,
Exactly.
You know, yeah.
Exactly, bro.
Nobody's
that's-
in their final form. That's
Yes. Nobody is.
Mhm.
Nobody
Yeah.
is at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's true.
You could be
Facts.
looking at somebody in a year from now. They could be a complete one.
completely. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, bro. That is so true.
We
think
have
the-
a. Oh, go ahead, Nick.
I just
Good. This is good.
two
We're pod,
big
we're
main
podding today.
factors of this shit is A, being a genuine lover of music.
Facts, bro.
Like, that's bare minimum of
Mhm.
being a good DJ. Like, love music in any capacity, but just love it deeply, because it will show if you don't.
Yep.
Right. And then that'll get you through a lot of things, because if you're not a social person, if you love music, then that can break those social
Me. Introvert,
stigmas
extrovert.
down. Like, you don't even have to be a socialite or anything
Yeah.
like that. Just play good music.
Yeah. And
And then-
that's a common thread between all of us, though, too. We wanted to be on that side, so we didn't have to be on that side.
That too. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like, I don't want to be stuck in a bar talking to people, to fucking
Right.
strangers. Will I play you music any day of the fucking week?
Mm-hmm.
It's
And
not
the second pillar, the second pillar has to be loving DJing. as a
Yeah.
craft.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that everybody, because there's so many, and that's the other thing is that there's so many different kinds of DJing,
Right.
like in a technical concept. Like you don't have to be the hip hop turntablist. You can be the dance guy that does long blends and is technical with different equipment, but like you have to love the craft enough to know that like, okay, I'm playing this song to that song, which requires this EQ, you know what I mean? Like using this EQ, that you should be flexible on gear, know the basics of how to DJ. So I just think it's a combination of loving the craft and loving the music that you'll be able to work anywhere on anything. I think being well-rounded like that is kind of basic. It's kind of 101, you know?
Yeah.
Right. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
But speaking on that too, like my dad played a heavy influence in my DJ career because he was a DJ as well. Like, so my dad grew up on, like, he had a sound system, like, because I'm Caribbean, and I grew up on like a lot of dance hall reggae and stuff like that. So my dad had a lot of 45s, a dance hall, a lot of dub plates and stuff. And he always told me, he was like, play everything. He always told me listen to everything, like just don't listen to one type of music. And that's how I grew up, with listening to everything and just playing everything because of him and my uncles and stuff like that. So yeah.
So what was so you're born in New York?
I was born in New York City. My parents, they were born in South America, in Guyana.
Okay.
Yeah, so I had a big Latin and Caribbean influence growing up. So
because I know you have a lot of Caribbean. I see a lot of the Caribbean stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of like the sound system culture you're very tied into. That's fucking cool to me, man. I love to see that shit.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
I want to witness a sound clash. I want to be able to go to a sound clash.
I was actually on one during quarantine. We was on a sound clash versus another sound on. We had a versus.
Oh wow.
So we had a sound clash versus. We versed somebody from Belize. So it was like a stream like this, and we went back and forth. So they had different rounds. So they had a tune for tune. Tune for tune is like a song for song on a dub plate. That whatever song pops, you get the win. So it was like a song for song. Then they had the second round was basically a 45 shootout. A 45 shootout is basically, on a 45 there's one song.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're playing a song that's like, oh, when it comes to these clashes, they're bigging up their sounds. They're saying, oh, I can kill this sound, they'll kill another sound, as in musically they'll kill another sound. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what they mean with the sound clash. And the sound clash is really basically on dub plates, bro. Like, so we pay these artists to actually redo the song and just pick us up and just talk about us. That's what the sound clashing is all about.
Right.
Plus with the sound systems, like the scoops, the big scoops speakers, you have the mids, you have the tweet, bro. It's just like the whole nine, man. I just love the whole culture. And it's originated from Jamaican culture. I'm not Jamaican, but when it comes to Caribbean, we're heavily influenced by Jamaican music. And yeah, bro. So
that's kind of like the genesis of hip hop culture, is because Herc was Caribbean and made sound systems in the Bronx.
Yeah. And my dad had a sound system. He had like six scoops, 21 inches speakers, bro. And it was like this tall, like yay high. And then they had like the mids, 4 mids on tops, and then the tweeters. I was like, bro, setting that up
crazy.
Well, before a party. So he would have to bring his equipment every single party, even if it was a club. And that's the thing in New York. New York City, a lot of these DJs, they have sound systems. So they're bringing their sound systems to the clubs, while other sound systems will come to, and they will set up too. But there will be parties where like other guys will play on the sound system, and they'll have just one sound system, but other guys from other sounds bring their records and play on one sound system, and they'll have a sound clash. So that's how it was too. So like a lot of my dad records, you'll see like a stamp. It says Lionheart International. That's the name of his sound system, was Lionheart International, Oriole, and Troy. And you'll see his stamps on a lot of the 45s that I have. It's just crazy. Yeah, bro, it's crazy.
That's it.
Fucking dope, man.
Yeah.
We know you have. We all got to scoot out actually today.
Yeah, we got
We got a quick one. We got a couple questions that we ask every podcast before we cut out. Neek, go ahead, fire.
You are being endorsed today. Today you are getting the deal of a lifetime, and you get to choose the establishment in which you are being endorsed by. We want to know, what is the J Krazy fast food meal that is going to take the nation by storm? What restaurant will it be, and what is the meal?
Dang, bro.
This is like Bad Bunny at McDonald's, and what was it? Cardi B at, where was
What?
she?
Okay, I'll
Her Saweetie, the Saweetie meal at McDonald's.
do you want me to describe like what would I have in the meal?
What is your meal and where is it?
Bro, I would definitely create McDonald's first fried rice meal. Fried rice.
Wow.
McDonald's fried rice, bro. Shit. And yo, I just like fried rice. I'm a fried rice connoisseur. I
Okay.
call myself that because I'm really good at cooking that shit. I don't know why, bro. I just love fried rice, bro. So like, yeah, I would do that, and I'll have like a special sweet and sour sauce. So you can, instead of their sweet and sour sauce, I'll create my own sweet and sour sauce and put a
Oh, so you got to get the special J Krazy sauce with
yes, bro. Yes,
fried rice.
yes. And it comes.
That's
It will come. It will come with like a. Well, it'll come with like. I'll put a record in there, bro. Because I'll put a record in there, like a 45 of like a.
Oh, wow.
in the bag, bro.
Everyone,
Yeah, this meal.
Yo, do you remember when NSYNC had like little pocket MP3
The hit
things
clips.
back in the
The
day?
hit
Yeah,
clips.
bro. Yo, we had some iconic toys growing up, bro. We did.
I had that.
Bro, I had one too. Like we had some iconic toys in these, like I don't these toys nowadays. I don't know what's in, like they're
Right.
whack. But we
They're
had
whack.
we had some dope stuff. So I would do something like that. Like I remember one time, right? Bruno Mars had a Valentine's Day card, and the Valentine's Day card had a vinyl in it.
Had a fucking had a record.
Wax.
45.
Bro, that's dope to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
So
I remember that. That was like
McDonald's
4 years
Yeah.
ago, 5 years ago.
4 years ago. I wish I'd never stepped on it. I wish I bought it, bro.
I wish I bought it. I kind of wish I bought it.
Me too, bro.
See
Just
how
for
we
the
gotta
donkey.
see how much that is. We'll have to do a number crunch after.
Yeah, well,
this.
Right now.
let's check it out.
Before we ride out, you get to add one song to the 5 on 5 podcast Spotify playlist. Any song in the world, as long as it's on Spotify. What song would you like?
Man. All right. What genre? Any genre?
Anything.
Anything.
The song by Popcorn. It's called El Gringo.
Okay. Trav, you got it.
Got it.
Got it.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, J Krazy.
I appreciate you guys, man. I'm very humble. Thank you guys, man. I appreciate you guys. Very humble.
Yeah, man.
Thank you guys, Jupiter, Colin. I appreciate you guys.
Thank you, man. Set up that folder for us.
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it.
We'll do the whole Dropbox. We got to have you back on. There's plenty more we can talk about.
I would love to.
Everyone's busy. We're all working.
I'm about to actually DJ right now. Go DJ right now too.
Same.
It's crazy.
Yeah, rip it. I'm gonna go listen to the Bruno Mars Valentine's Day record. And
oh, you have it?
No.
Oh, I was like, damn, bro.
No, definitely. And then we'll all get up when we're in Vegas. We'll go for bowl ramen.
Yes, let's do it. Oh, ramen is my favorite, bro. Ramen is my. I'll take you guys to. Wait, which one you guys go to?
What's that?
Where'd we go? We went to Jinya.
We go to Jinya. No. We go to Shoku.
I go to Shoku, bro.
Yeah, Shoku.
Before pandemic, bro, I was there every single day. And then it got popular. I was like, no, not this.
It's popping now.
I don't like it, bro.
So now we got to go to Jinya.
Yeah. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's all get up and get ramen and have a session.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's do that.
Jay Krazy, before you go, let people know where they can find you on socials.
Oh, so on Instagram, you can find me on DJ J Krazy, DJ JKRAZY, and everything else is the same, pretty much the same.
There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back next week, same time, same place with a special guest. Until then, everyone stay safe. Peace.
Peace.